What's going on, guys? ShadowNinja here, and today I want to discuss Call of Duty Modern Warfare and kind of why I'm disappointed with its recent content update. Now, looking into Modern Warfare Infinity Ward and what they're doing with this game, a lot of it's not their fault based on an outside event. Now, I'm not trying to defend or take sides on this, but there's a fair argument to say that what's going on with the content and this live service method with, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare is out of their control. Let me explain what's going on. Now, if we look at what happened before this game released, we got news that Sledgehammer and Raven Studios could not get a Call of Duty game together. They were stuck at what knows phase they were at, and Activision stepped in and told Treyarch to take over control, oversee the development, and get this game out by next year. Now, we don't know anything about the state of what's going on with that game, what Treyarch's going to do. I wish they just delayed it, but Activision doesn't want to lose money like that, so delaying is not an option, and that means that we're going to get a Treyarch, Sledgehammer, Raven Studio developed Call of Duty game next year. And with that being said, what Call of Duty is going to be after? Because clearly Treyarch is not going to be doing their Treyarch game there because it moved up a year, which means Infinity Ward is going to now step in and, make their seemingly Modern Warfare 2 again. So, what's going on here is that it seems like a lot of the things that we could have got potentially have been held off. Now, again, I have not seen any reports about, Infinity Ward deep down they're holding off maps. They haven't done any new maps. This is one of the complaints, is that there's no new maps. A lot of the maps are remastered, especially for the, the core multiplayer experience, not ground war. But yeah, it's like, alright, cool. We're getting Vacant, we got Shipment, and we got Crash again. These are maps I've played a lot. Yeah, they're nostalgic, but I don't want to play maps I play from all these Call of Duties. I'm not someone that wants that in a Call of Duty game. I want to play new maps, new designs, and new, hopefully memorable games or maps in general. Not some memorable maps I've been playing for the past 10 years in Call of Duty. So maybe Infinity Ward had a lot of new maps, but before the game release, they had news and Activision maybe stepped in and told them, hey, do not release these new maps, save them for next game. And that's good and bad. Again, we're getting remasters. The only good thing to that is that people are comfortable with these maps. People like these maps. They're reason why they're coming back is that people really like them. So obviously they don't gotta worry about designing and game tests and testing out the maps. They're already game tested, proven. Now whether they work in this game is a whole other story, because the game of this Modern Warfare compared to past Modern Warfares works entirely different, but that's an argument in its own video. But yeah, there's a good chance that Infinity Ward is just holding off these maps, and we're gonna see those new maps that they were designing in the next Modern Warfare. It will save a lot of time on design, on game development, and if they're going to have to push out another Call of Duty in 2 years with, the amount of stuff they have to do now, it makes sense. The good thing about the engine is that they have a lot of assets already, so they can just reuse assets, unfortunately. And, hopefully we don't notice. But, yeah, this live service method for Call of Duty, it could work. It works in other games, but, Season 1 was very big, very, very updating, because they kind of, said, hey, we're going to get a big update December 3rd. And it was one map, one, multiplayer map, one ground war map. It was oh, and then we got those maps later. It's oh, now we're going to just be pushing in just to make it feel fresh. And I don't really like that too much. I don't like that aspect, just dropping something new every week. That's something Fortnite has did, and it kind of made it a requirement, which can have a lot of negative drawbacks to the game if you compare it to Fortnite. And a lot of games, multiplayer games, are getting compared to Fortnite due to the fact that Fortnite did weekly updates. But again, people don't know is that the weekly updates happened because it was always in beta phase, and they didn't have to go through checks and balances as a full launch release game. But that's all I gotta say about what happened with Modern Warfare right now. I've been playing it. I haven't been playing it too much because a lot of the maps I'm getting are remastered maps, and it's a little frustrating. But again, do expect some more Call of Duty content on the way. Content from every other game. This is my second discussion video I'm doing 2 days in a row. Kind of just want to vent out some frustrations I've had from playing these past few weeks with some of these games. But yeah, expect more Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Apex Legends, all the games you see on the channel. Expect some more of it and some real surprises. But yeah, till next time, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe for more. So I got for this one, ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.